Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. In the last episode we completed Pantheons 1 and 2. So we got to complete Pantheons 3 and 4, and that will give us the last 2% to reach 112%, which is the highest you can get. So there's not much more to say right now, so I'm just going to go straight into it. No point really in changing charms, although if you have trouble with any of these Pantheons, you can try finding a charm build that's specifically tailored to the bosses in each one, once you know what those are. So this one starts with... oh, right. Like all of them, it starts with this. Lowly brute, blindest of worms, again thee challenge the gods. The grammatical mistakes hurt so much. What divine whim has granted thee the strength to endure their presence where no others may stand? Fight then, struggle then, and keenly shall we listen for thy destruction. It starts with Hive Knight. When I fought him in the main game, I kind of didn't say much and didn't really talk about how to fight him, but there's not that much to say. His attacks are quite obvious. You don't get much chance to heal, which is unfortunate, because when he has the stagger, he also has the floating bees, and yeah, with those spike balls, just need to be a bit careful and watch for where the diagonal ones are going to go and position yourself where they are not. Then it's Elder Who. Nice thing about having Shade Cloak is it's really easy to dodge that. Also a good chance to heal. Ah, the Collector. So I don't know whether the Collector is one of the bosses that has more health than he did in the main game, but his minions do not. And that means we are now one-shotting them, so this fight is much easier than before. So the best strategy is just to watch for where the jars are coming down, dash over to them and take out the enemies as quickly as possible, and that will give you soul to damage the Collector himself. So, God Tamer, start by avoiding that lunge. When the spit attack comes, just either get all the way to the other side of the arena, or... I'm not doing a very good job of this. So the wheel attack targets your position, so get out of its way and retaliate. So that's one of the best chances to get in some damage. And you don't have to defeat them both. Once you defeat the beast, the Tamer will just die of despair, I guess. Next is Grim. Of course we bow to him. straight into the second pufferfish phase because we did so much damage during the first one. That's fine if you are confident at dodging that attack. And you can go all out because he's the 5th boss, so that means we get the break after him. Galeon. He gave me quite a bit of trouble in the base game. Let's try to do better. I'm not doing better. Oh dear. Plan B, let's try to end this quickly. Here's our old friend Grey Prince Zote. Despite the huge list of adjectives, this is his 3rd form, so he still does only 1 damage, but he does have all the minions, including the explosive ones. Not so hard if you make good use of Desolate Dive to get the invincibility frames, and Quick Slash obviously helps a lot. So this is a bit special. Umu, but we don't have Quirrell's help. You may remember that Quirrell's help was the only way we could damage Umu before. But now Umu spawns the jellyfish, and the only way to damage it is to knock the jellyfish into Umu, which you can either do with Nail, like I just did, and that's the easiest way, or you can do it with spells, or you can knock them away from Umu so that the jellyfish cores, when they target you, will collide with it. Hornet 2 is a bit relentless, but yeah, okay, it was a bit cheeky of me taking the heal there when she wasn't in stagger. It's actually really easy to get her into stagger, so you should only heal then. Painfully persistent, why dost thou defile this Pantheon with thine presence? Seek ye glory, O vain one? Thou I can't do it! Thou misunderstandst our purpose. Through ritual combat are we attuned to the voices of the gods. Ever higher do they lead us, higher and higher and higher, until through godly focus we attain communion with that great power sleeping in the kingdom's heart. Whatever you say. Yep. Sly, the master of the nail masters. So. He can do all the nail arts. And he also has that triple attack, which is a good chance to retaliate. I just stay out of the way when he does Cyclone. Watch out for the Great Slash, it does double damage. And you really do want to make use of the healing opportunities, because it's just so easy to take damage during the fight. And after all, he goes into this phase, so what you want to do here is retaliate with nail arts. At least that's the best way, I think. Just stand still in the middle. And dash away when you've baited out that big spin. I forgot to bow to him. Dash away and then dash back with a nail art. Yeah. A bit of a tougher Pantheon, and I was a bit sloppy. But it's all part of the fun. Completing that unlocks Godseeker mode, which is very, very silly. You can start a new save file and play the entire game only in Godhome. I don't know why this is in the game, especially considering you have to reach Godhome to unlock it. But that is a thing. And so, Pantheons 1 to 3 defeated. Why map updated? That's made these circles come out on this. So this is tracking our Pantheon completion. And this will now open and let us in to attempt Pantheon 4. This one is quite a bit harder, so I will have more time when I'm trying to concentrate on the bosses, but I'm just going to go in and give this a shot. Pantheon of the Night, in case you want to start guessing about who the final boss will be. O gods of Hallownest, graciously thee open the way to this greatest of Pantheons. Thy voices grow closer and thy resonance draws us ever higher. Pray will we, attune will we, until that spark of divine light shines from the deepest darkness. This is Enraged Guardian, but with the Shade Cloak, he's not that much harder than the first Crystal Guardian. Although, it was a bit unfortunate that I was standing in one of the lasers at the end and nearly took damage from two of them. Lost Kin, so... This is going to go too fast for me to really talk much about it, but stay out of his way, make sure you kill the infected balloons, and damage him with spells as much as you can. One trick you can use for Lost Kin is to equip the Defender's Crest, which kills the infected balloons instantly because they only have 1 health, and that gives you more opportunities to heal, but I don't need it at this point. So, no eyes. Isn't hard just annoying because she keeps on teleporting. Traitor Lord. I was trying to dive then and I didn't have any. Not the best Traitor Lord fight I've ever had, that's for sure. Nice touch though that you can see the flowers from the Traitor's Child's grave in the background of his fight. So White Defender appears in the Pantheon even if you haven't found him in the main game. So that's one way that you can find out that he exists. And yeah, this is his first form, when he only does 1 damage. Still, I've taken more damage than I should, so I'll try to be careful. For certain values of careful. Fail champion. Again, it's really helpful to remember the jumping on his armor trick to keep him in stagger. Oh, I dashed the wrong way. For some reason, his health is much lower and he staggers really quickly. Also, you can dream nail the armor, and if you alternate between tapping and dream nailing him, you can always get a full heal out of his staggers. So that's really handy to know. He's scary, but he has so little health. Mark. When he does that big whirl, that's a healing opportunity if you can get to the corner of the arena. Not sure if I showed that off last time I fought him. And then it's Watcher Night. This'll be fun. really helps that we have Shade Cloak now. Soul Tyrant. Annoying, but not the worst. Just likes teleporting a lot. Don't forget though, you do want to stay at full health as much as possible, because after this fight there isn't a bench or hot spring. There I go, breaking my own advice. So we'll get to a break room where we could heal without any danger, but obviously healing consumes soul, so it means going into the next fight with lower soul than we might have had. Not the worst thing in the world. Show reverence, O meagre one. Show fear. Thou approachest a great and terrible god. Though its worldly body be bound and defiled, the glory of its pure form endures, ruler of this pantheon. Its endless power shall attune us to the ones greater still, a god of gods. Meagre one, dost thou imagine thyself the equal of this god? Dost thou imagine thyself made in its image? Thou assume a similar shape, and the deep echo within thee seems familiar. What thoughts are these? Thou sowest blasphemies in our mind. Wretch, begone! We pray that the god of nothingness silence thee forever. So if you were expecting to meet the Hollow Knight, oh, you're wrong. This is the pure vessel. This is an image of what the Hollow Knight would have been at the peak of his strength. Double damage, of course. Why not? Yeah, that is a very difficult fight. I couldn't say much because it just goes so fast, but it's really satisfying when you pull it off. Okay, 12 minutes exactly, and that should put us at 112%. Great Nail Sage Sly. Sagely god of the cunning and bold, sharpen our nails and show us the odds. O greatest of masters we wish to behold, that one still greater, the god of gods. Your vessel should be... yeah, further down. Oh, and the Seal of Binding. This is what we got for completing the Path of Pain. Deepest silence in holy shell, give a nail and named a knight, bound by chain and egg and spell. Hear our plea, reveal thy light. Not quite sure who would be praying to these, but there you have it. So, did that do anything up here? Oh, also. There we are. Completion 112%. And this rises up. And causes something to happen over here. I wonder. But there's nothing here. Unless you think this is suspicious. Yeah, you can get through there. And once you're here, there's a thing, I think it's on this side, that you can knock down for easier passage up here. And in this strange, strange place, this one we don't challenge, we ascend. This is the final Pantheon. Of course I'm not doing this video. It would not fit into it. But if you think about which bosses are left for us to fight, well, there aren't really any. We've fought all of them in the first 4 Pantheons. So that might give you a hint of what that 5th Pantheon is. But we'll be seeing that next time. Yeah, I was wondering whether I should do another attempt at the Eternal Ordeal before closing, but no, I think it's best if I save that for another video. So next time we will be attempting Pantheon number 5. Thank you for watching, and see you there.